Who do you think is the most downplayed Tekken character?
EWC 2025 Tekken 8 action.
Oscar's high on that list.
Majin Obama, Markman, we're here with you. How you feeling?
Hey, after that Group A action,
Well, Markman looking clean, ain't it?
Edge breakthrough on winner's side and put one of the favorites to win this event on the lower side of the bracket, Atif making it out loser side. I'm already looking forward to what's coming up next, but let's talk about what happened in B.
Man, B was crazy as well because we had Mangja coming out on the lower side of the bracket, and iMusician with his amazing Yoshimitsu ended up taking out on the winner's side of the bracket, so it was good stuff. But we got C coming up.
C coming up next, and you know what that means. Evo champion Arslan Ash, you're going to see him in action going up against John Ding, Casimir.
Did Edge play again? Nah, Edge already played his matches for the day.
But the closeout day one, baby, I can't wait to see Nobi and Nee go at it with Kira and Kokuma waiting in the wings.
Oh, yeah, lots of Tekken action.
Did you finish the Jump Force story? Yes, that shit was terrible.
EWC, there's a lot of Tekken action throughout the rest of the day and throughout tomorrow as well. Make sure you guys tune in.
Okay, you know another one of the most downplayed characters in Tekken? Now, let me preface this by saying, I'm not saying that this character's top tier. I'm not saying this character's top tier or particularly strong. They're just okay. But you would think that they're bottom 5 in the game the way the mains of this character talk about him. Kazuya. Kazuya is definitely one of the most downplayed characters in the game.
Peter launched Tekken 8, found PlayStation tournaments, and registered. It's that easy. New tournaments daily, win avatars, prizes, and more. Compete, win, and claim your prizes today on PlayStation tournaments.
I think Lily players downplay Lily a lot as well, but I think it's mostly because, like, never mind, we're not gonna go there.
Group C concludes and John Ding makes it into day 2, winning the match of the day alongside Arslan Ash. But unfortunately, we must say goodbye to Qasim and Bahrain's Tekken Master. A very, very fun group we had there. I'm with Rukang, Bobsy, and MYK. Talk to me a little bit about that Group C, man.
I mean, it was a very, very big win for Team
Each must actually require patience and skill, not 2 buttons and a shotgun.
And, you know, I believe the differential of points.
I have bad news.
550 points, and the prize money differential is $1 million. So I'm sure he's gonna be getting $1 million.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying like Kazuya's like super strong or that like he's like top tier or that he's like a problem. I'm just saying that like Kazuya players like vastly overrate their own skill and vastly underrate their character. Typically speaking, not all, just a lot. And Kazuya players tend to have like by far the biggest egos in Tekken. And anything that's like any like failure that they have or like any loss is clearly because the character is weak and not because of their own lack of skill.
He actually lost in the first phase of EWC, and this year he manages under pressure to get out of that group. So big props to him, you know, Arslan Ash and Twisted Minds.
Absolutely. Let's have a look at the bracket as well.
Remember like the final fight where all the manga panels are like floating around and they're just saying some bullshit about the jump worlds all having like hope or some shit he can drain from them? No, I don't, but I think an interesting crossover idea and some like Wreck-It Ralph type shit would be like all the jump heroes that were canceled before they reached 50 chapters coming back for like vengeance against a series that actually made it far. Themes of abandonment, popularity shift, and consumer demand. That's a really dope idea that'll never happen, but like that's really cool.
No, absolutely. John Ding does it again, man. Repeats history, takes out Arslan Ash one more time, but Arslan still ends up making it there from the lower half. But yeah, John Ding, I remember his post after Evo on X saying that he wasn't super happy about his performance, but now came here, worked his butt off, and showed that he got stuff.
I think he showed it wasn't a fluke as well.
No, absolutely.
You know, twice.
Yeah, I mean, look, consistency. Also, Qasim, you know,
they really got Farzine sad as shit on Twitter.
He wasn't able to travel a lot.
Man, exit interviews for the losers just shouldn't be a thing.
To actually getting up into the bracket there too. He lost the final round versus Ulsan there, and that was an early tournament, right? So Qasim hasn't had many opportunities, but he still managed to make it to the EWC, man, from that LCQ. So we've got to give a shout out to him. Very, very well played. But yo, Tekken Master, man. I mean, he definitely impressed me, man.
Yeah, thoroughly impressed. Yeah, every time I see him, I'm just like, how can anybody sleep on this guy? He's making top of his consistently at the biggest tournaments. This guy is no slouch. He's not just a one-game guy.
Yeah.
This guy has the chops in Tekken 8.
It's very interesting you said about the one-game guy, because I was saying this in the back. People may scold me about this, but Clive, I feel like so if you play it, he's the NRS guy, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's just NRS is very string-based, and I feel like the Clive is just a perfect matchup for him. You know, he was really mixing up the strings, and I feel like he's playing to his strengths there.
Absolutely, man. Well, I think one of the biggest stories is that Arslan Ash finally makes it into day 2, and luckily for you guys, we have our reporter Reinhardt with Mr. 6-time Arslan Ash for an interview. Let's hear what he has to say.
Oh my gosh, what a clutch, intense period there for you, Arslan Ash. We saw what happened last year. I know you did not want a repeat performance. What's going through your mind right now?
When I lost my first match versus Jending, you know, the flashback of last time, you know, it was coming in my mind. I was like, no, I cannot do that, you know. And I was watching you interviewing losers. I was like, no, I don't want to be in this stage, you know, interviewing, you know. So I'm so happy that I won. Even when I lost on Jending, I was like, no, I can still do that because I am very good, I think, versus Zafina. And then Tekken Master, he was hard. The first match that I won, I had so much confidence, you know. The comeback, also Eddie is kind of bad versus the own open stage, so I was like kind of lucky because many situations I avoided because he could have, you know, mixed me up at wall like the Jending did that. Jending, this is how he won, you know. At wall, Eddie is like so good.
So you're the 6-time EVO champion. What is it that you find so challenging when you're here at EWC?
Of course, this is no EVO, it's EWC. It's like, I think it's not the biggest thing happening to Tekken or happened to Tekken or esports in general, you know. So I really want to win EWC. I don't have this title. I have Tekken World Tour. I have 6 EVOs, mashallah. I don't have
Talk to him.
title. Last time I lost early in the pools. This time I'm gonna
Hey,
win.
fix your
I'm
sleeve,
aiming to
playboy.
win, inshallah.
Strong words here from a strong champion. Arslan Ash is moving forward in the tournament. Thanks, guys, for watching.
I don't know if
See
you run your
later.
VODs channel on YouTube, but thank you in advance. Always have you on when I'm driving the bus
Arslan.
at
As you
work.
can see the relief on his face, right? And he said, look, man, you know, I've got
What?
the EVOs, I've got the Tekken World Tour, but EWC is a different
Oh,
story.
no, I be
Now
forgetting
that
that shit
we
even
play
exists.
EWC,
I have
guys,
no
what do you expect
affiliation or
from Arslan Ash?
association or anything to do with that channel whatsoever.
Well,
I don't mind that it
territory
exists, but
with
like
you, I'm
that's
saying that, right?
I be
You know,
forgetting it
Arsenal
exists
has to make
because
it
I
through, but,
don't.
You know,
That's not
believe
me.
as he progresses, he's gonna get stronger and stronger. But also, are we gonna see that Nina? Because there was a few opportunities there in the last match where, you know, I was Ding with the big down 4-3, and it's just like
Titles for those VODs be killing me. Do it be crazy shit on there?
Those kind of like whiffs, you're just ready to pounce on them. It seems like he wasn't as ready.
I do want to quickly point out as well, you know, Korea is kind of giving it to Pakistan right now.
Day
man. I
one,
mean,
Korea's killing it.
yeah.
3-0, I think, at the moment, right? Yeah, crazy stuff.
Every pool. Well, we
Yeah.
still got Group D too, so it's not over yet.
We're talking about Group D. Let's have a look at our upcoming match here for Group D, and it's a very exciting one, ladies and lads. We have Kira going up against Kokoma, and you know, again, both of these guys were kind of.
I turned it up to hear
late
Arslan betting. You just
qualifications
boomed through my
into,
speaker. My
Esports
fault.
World Cup, of course, Kokoma from the LCQ. Kira surprising a lot of people at EVO this year, man. So I cannot call this matchup. Kira always brings it. Always ready for matchups. Kokoma though, looking good.
Yeah, you know, the thing with Kokoma as well, I don't know if, you know, everyone at home has been following his journey this year as well. He's really been torn
Prediction
in his
going up for
game. He
Kira
hasn't really
versus
found a character
Kokoma.
and his style of Tekken as well. And every
Awful lot
time
of
he's
Ks
lost,
in this
he's really
matchup,
taking it to heart.
noticing.
But right now, he says he wants to have fun and he wants to win EWC.
Bobsy, what do you say about Kira? I mean, we've known this guy for a long time, man. You know that he's going to come ready for this.
You know, I'll tell you guys a little story. It was actually quite funny. So just before EVO, I made a joke to him, just like an off comment. I was like, hey, just go out there and qualify for EWC. And I was just like, oh, he actually done it.
He did the thing.
He did it. I was like, all right, cool. See
That's good advice, man. Really good advice.
Just go out there and win it. It's fine. You'll
Your
qualify.
advice worked, man. But the other two players, ladies and lads, mums and dads, family, friends and felons, Ni and Nobi will be joining these two. MYK, talk to me about those two, man.
Of course, the legendary battle between Korea and Japan. A tale as old as time, right? Pakistan joined the scene in 2019 with Arslan's eruption with the EVOs, right? But this is like legacy, old school legend, Japanese Nobi and legacy Tekken god Ni going up against each other.
Yeah, and you can see this is how it's all going to go down. Kira versus Kokoma will be our first match. Then Nobi versus Ni.
How long has Nobi been playing
That could
Tekken?
easily also be, and, you know, a
Yes.
match of the day. These guys have been competing since as well. Tekken 6 on the big
Yes.
stages against each other, and even the Tekken World Tour finals, we've seen these guys go against each other, and we're going to see it again here in EWC. What do you guys think about this? Because Nobi also, you know, had a very strong performance last year, winning, getting grand finals, I believe, in DreamHack Dallas, right?
Yeah.
That's how he qualified, and he was looking really strong in Season 1, but EWC, I don't think he had a very good performance, but I mean, we expect a lot from him this year, right?
I think it's because he's kind of like having that character crisis right now too. A lot of Dragunov mains kind of like switched off of Dragunov after Season 1. Maybe they don't believe in the character anymore. He did receive a lot of nerfs since Season 1. He's kind of been like bouncing around with the Lars and the Steve now. So yeah, he's trying out some new characters.
But Nii, the Evo Japan champion, he's looking good. Ever since the end of Season 1, it looks like he found his footing. He's been killing it in Korea. Bubsy, Nii, talk to me.
I mean, one of the things I've definitely noticed about Nii is the usage of his heat now, because it was like a running joke in like Season 1. It's like how he doesn't really know how to utilize the heat, and now it seems like he's found his footing. And one of the other things that I've really noticed is he's kind of bringing a little bit of a defensive style. He's trusted in himself. He's trusting in the, you know, I'm gonna hold back, I'm gonna wait a little bit, which is more, I guess, the style that tends to him. I don't think the aggressive style is really him. I think he's starting to find a balance right now.
I'm going to be a little bit of a selfish guy here and say I kind of want to see the Kokoma versus Nii matchup. We know they're not the biggest of friends, and you know, I would love to see Kokoma versus Nii. Plus, you know, what do you guys think about Feng? Because, you know, you mentioned it briefly, right, that he hasn't really got a lot of confidence in his character, and he said that, look, it's too late for me to pick another character. And a lot of Feng mains, like Joker, of course, a big shout out to Joker, they don't feel like Feng really fits in this season as much as other characters. So what do you think about that?
Yeah, do you know what? I still think Feng has really great tools in the game. Maybe not one of the, you know, stronger characters in the game, you know, maybe not top 5 or not even top 10, but he's definitely has really good pokes, really good combo damage as well. And in the right hands, like, you know, in Kokoma and Joker, he really works really well.
Yeah, there's a couple changes though, like the fish hook change. They gave that high extension, but fish hook on its own being -10.
Yeah.
I think that changes up a lot of that small Tekken game for Feng.
Yeah.
I think talking about the back 4 though, it's a weird one, right? Because I see that to it as well, but I'm also seeing that though it has an additional mix-up, because I feel like, yeah, it is -10, but it's always so that thing is
I gotta worry about
it.
that.
So it's one of those weird buff kind of nerf things. It puts like a mental frame, and I think people can kind of start to really play around it, but I guess that's more for a longer set than the first two.
Yeah, absolutely. Well,
why aren't most woes you fight good? You admit woe can carry a bad player pretty
We're
far.
gonna go on a short break, and when we return,
No, but I don't think I'm a high ranked player, so
Tekken 8. See you in a bit.
I think you can get carried by your character. I think you can get carried to Tekken King by any character. I don't think Tekken King is like particularly hard to get to. I think most people who like, if you're hard stuck at like the Tekken King kind of rank, you probably were carried by your character more than your skill in the game.
This costume looks super slick. Riyadh Boulevard, one of the most sustainable entertainment hubs on the planet. It is so cool here. There are gardens everywhere. There are local cafes, you know. There are theaters for artistic and singing performances.
You think you'll try Armor King? Yeah.
For local brands, for global brands, eateries everywhere, restaurants, there are arcades, you can play games, you can literally bring the family and spend the day and night here on the Riyadh Boulevard. It's so much fun. I'm having a great time. And the temperature at night, it's not as hot, so you can come out and really chill and relax and enjoy your time here on the Riyadh Boulevard. It's absolutely incredible.
Yeah, I am multi-streaming right now.
I'm on the Riyadh Boulevard now, having an amazing time here at EWC. I'm going to try my luck on the prize cube catcher. Let's see if I can win something. Here we go. Oh, might have something. Oh my gosh! And just like me right now, everyone's a winner here at the Riyadh Boulevard, one of the most sustainable entertainment hubs on the planet.
What are the odds?
And it gives you amazing prizes. Check it out. Whoa.
Rigged? Maybe. Isn't Tekken King like top 8%? Not everyone can get there? No, I think everyone can get there. Like if you actually try. The thing is, my perception and my perspective on like fighting games, I realize is very different from some people, because like, man, we had this conversation so many times when Tekken 8 came out. You can feel how you want to feel about this. You can say what you want to say about this. It is what it is. This is my opinion. We can agree to disagree. I think most people who play fighting games fucking suck at them. Okay? Point blank period. I think most people who play fighting games suck at them. Okay? That being said, my perspective on what makes a player good and what high level is, what mid level is very different, I guess, from the average person. And maybe that's because I am better than the average person. But if the average person sucks, I don't really think that's saying a whole lot. My analogy is this. I look at it like this, okay? If I'm in school and in my class, we take a math test, okay? And I get a 50% on that math test, that is an F. Like not even close to, like that is an F. But if everybody else in my class gets a 20% or lower, then I'm the smartest kid in my class. I got the best grade. Whoop-de-doo, you're the smartest nigga among all the idiots. And that's kind of how I look at it like this. It's like, sure, top 8% sounds like a really high rank. That sounds really good. But when most people who are playing the game are not good, that's not really saying a whole lot. The numbers sound better than what they really are, in my opinion. So being a top 2% player, being a top 1% player, like, yeah, he's like, oh, top 1%, like, how could that not be good? Like, how could you not, how's that not high rank? Because the gap between the top 1% and the top 0.1 is significantly wider than the gap between the 1% and the rest of the other like 99 to me, right? The gap between myself and Arslan Ash is way fucking bigger than the gap between your average red rank player and myself. Like by a very big margin, So to me, like, I don't look at like rank statistics like that or like the ranks and like think, oh, I'm higher rank, I must be pretty, like, no, because I don't think I'm good at Tekken. I think I'm not a good Tekken player. I'm Tekken Emperor with Quell right now, Tekken King with Reina. To some people, that's a really high rank. And I understand that most people will never get there. That's why the numbers are the way they are, but that's because most people suck. I don't think it makes me good. I think it makes other people bad. And you can say whatever you want about like that mindset, that perspective, but that is how I see it.
Only what? 30 meters this way, he got eliminated in the group stage. At least that is broken. You could see the relief on his face at the end, beating Tekken Master to make it through from Group C. That's now done and dusted, closed up.
Do you consider Tekken God being a high rank? I mean, sure, I guess. I don't know. Like, I think that, like, honestly, like, I don't think you're really a high rank until you get to God of Destruction, but you can be God of Destruction and still be bad at the game. I have beaten players who were God of Destruction rank and thought to myself, wow, that guy sucked. Like, I don't, like, the ranks themselves, like, don't really mean a whole lot. If you can get to God of Destruction and your defense is a 40, you're probably not good at the game. You know what I mean? Like,
artistic. That was definitely artistic. Luckily, he did not place the fight stick in a different location. That said, ladies and gentlemen, our next match is ready for our next group.
Yes, it is Group D and big competition here in Group D. This is where we close off this first day.
Most people are not okay with being told they're not at least average. And that's kind of like my issue with it. And again, I understand that like not everybody thinks like me. So I'm not saying people that people should, but people don't want to hear that they're not good or that they're not great, let alone that they're not even average, right? Or that what is considered average is still bad in the grand scheme of things. People want to believe that they're better at things than they really are. People want to believe that they're more skilled than they really are. They want to believe that the shortcomings are not their fault. I get it. People are always looking to point the finger somewhere else, shift the blame, and think that they're smarter, faster, stronger, better, more intelligent, more skilled than what they actually are. This is what it is, which is why I got so much pushback from people when the game came out. And I was like, yeah, if you made it to blue rank, like, cool. I'm not saying you can't be proud of that. I'm not saying that like you didn't work hard for it. But what I am saying is that it doesn't carry as much weight as it did in the previous game because ranks are inflated in this game. And that's just continuing to be that's just continually the case in like modern games. And also like, that doesn't necessarily mean to me that you're good. You know what I'm saying? Like I think people put way too much stock into ranks and like these statistics as opposed to like actually looking at the gameplay and the skill level. They want to measure their success or their skill level by their rank. And like, I get why that is the case. Like logically, like it makes sense. If you continue to rank up, you must be good. But like, just like in DBFZ, where you could fight a nigga who's a pink square or like God of Destruction and they could be ass. Or what was the top rank? Xeno rank? How many times did y'all see me fight players in DBFZ who were the highest rank in the game and they fucking sucked? Like I beat the brakes off of people all the time who were the top rank in DBFZ. Now granted, I was also the top rank. I was much better at that game than I am at Tekken, but like I would come across players all the time who were fucking ass and they were top rank with a pink square. That shit don't mean nothing because the gap, once you get there, there's still a very long way to go to get to the actual like top of the top. You know what I mean? So to me, it's like, we're not even playing the same game till you get to that rank. And I think a lot of players in Tekken probably feel the same way where it's like, You and I, we're not even playing the same Tekken until you get to God of Destruction. And I don't fault them for that, for thinking that or feeling that way, because I kind of agree. But people don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear that you have to be the top rank in the game to be considered like an actual player. I get why they feel that way. I'm just not as like sensitive or soft about that subject. Like, I have no issue with admitting that I'm not good, or that I'm not that great, or that I have a lot left to learn, or that I'm not that skilled or whatever. Which is ironic, because so many people still think that I think I'm much better than I am, but I'll be the first nigga to tell you that I'm ass. But people get like upset because they're like, well, if you suck, what does that make me? Like, nigga, you suck. Like, it's point blank period. Like, well, if Lotus is bad, what does that mean about me? You suck. Congratulations. We both ass. We both have a lot of learning and growing left to do. Like,
really be annoying and lock you down like that. Say you see one of those attacks sidestep 4 at close range like that, able to engage. And of course, throughout the game, if he can early on build up Kazama essence to be able to get some good return. Right now he's at 43 here.
In your opinion, do you think that the profile stats matter more than the rank? Yeah, but even that's not the end all be all.
That's one way to do it, building up that meter ability. Let's see what she's able to do here. Nice, goes for the lows, and one of the things with Kira is that his ability to use the lows with June.
I think a lot of games today are also designed so that a lower level player can beat a higher level player. Now, that doesn't mean that like, oh, the game is designed so that I can beat me or Arslan Ash, right? But the game is designed in a way to where like two players of pretty decent skill level, like, okay, I'm gonna put it like this. Again, I'm not that great of a player, right? Like, I'm a Tekken King, Tekken Emperor kind of player. The game is designed in a way though to where like I can definitely get caught slipping and lose a few games to like a mighty ruler. Like, it's just kind of designed that way, because if I don't know the matchup well enough and they have a good flowchart down, like I could just get steamrolled by their character because of the way the game is designed from an offensive standpoint, where it's like offense is very powerful, damage is sky high, combos are really strong, Oki is really strong. Obviously chip damage is a thing. The force 50-50s from the plus on block moves into stance into 50-50s, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how the game is designed by nature, is to level the playing field a little bit more. Now, if you're a good enough player, yes, you should have strong enough fundamentals and an overall skill set to deal with players who are of a lower level to you, to where you might not necessarily always win, because like, yeah, anybody can get caught slipping, but you're usually going to win. Like, even me and Arslan Ash lose to random people all the time, right? Even in tournaments at times, we've seen them get caught slipping by players who you would think are not as skilled as them. But for the most part, they're extremely consistent, right? But I'm not at that level. So like the level that I'm at, I can lose to niggas who, like, yeah, they don't know as much as me. They might even say that they're as skilled as me, but they know enough to use the system mechanics to their advantage, or their character's tools to their advantage, to be able to beat me. And it doesn't necessarily always mean that they're better. And I think that's kind of the point of how games are designed these days, of like, the better player doesn't necessarily always win. You have to be a lot better than your opponent to always win, I guess I'll say.
Yeah, guess with the normal grab there, that pressure proving to be just what the doctor ordered. Man, the eyes of a killer.
You got to talk about how he qualified to get here. You got to remember, through the LCQ, he had one of the roughest paths. There's only 3 other guys in here you could say had it as rough as he did to make it on the stage.
Again, I remember how emotional he was. He had to, in the LCQ, he had to go up against Kudan, someone that he is so used to playing against, ended up losing that. Then now, of course,
I think your definition of being good is being as good as Arslan and me. No, not at all. I think there's a shit ton of good players who are nowhere near that level. I think FDX is a good Tekken player. He's not. He got like 129th at Evo.
But he made it, and he's here now. He's taking
my standard might be higher than yours, but I don't think it's like unrealistic. But we don't have to have the same standard either. You know what I'm saying? It's, ultimately, at the end of the day, like, your opinion and your perspective can be completely different from mine, and that's ultimately fine. I'm just telling you guys how I think and how I feel and how I view things. You don't have to agree. I'm not trying to convince you guys that I'm right or anything like that. I'm just saying, like this is just how I look at it, and why I think and move the way that I do.
Gonna slap at the wall here. How can you slap? Okay. Oh, missed the combo. Had that weird corner there, but doesn't matter.
Punish into the bomb blast wall though.
Having another shot here, looking to close it out here. Should be able to do it here with the mix-up at the wall.
With the dash behind it with another bomb. And yes,
we got a June. Yeah, Kita plays June. June, Alyssa, and I like he plays a third character as well, but he mostly plays June. Yeah, we don't see her a lot, but there's a couple of them out there. We got Kita, Osama Abasi. It's probably the 2 best ones, right?
Oh my god.
I'm surprised we don't see more of her. I think June's pretty good. She was like busted at the start, then she got nerfed a lot, and then she wasn't that great. And I think she's back to being pretty good.
They're fishing for a counter hit. See what he does. Sliver of life left. Oh, the reverse Kempo launcher. This could be big.
If you're better than most people, does that make you good at something? In my opinion, no, not necessarily. I think you can be better than most people at something and still not be good at it.
He has the heat dash cancel. Going for the lows now. Opponent knows it. Big punish. Follow up here and the down two. He made a huge comeback.
I think like the human mind would automatically assume. I think a lot of people would. How'd I word this? I understand why a lot of people would think, oh, I'm better than most people at this thing, so I must be good. For one, I guess like your sample size depends a lot. Like, are you just better than most people you know? Most people in your city? Most people who all do that thing all over the world or whatever? But even then, like I said, if most people who do that thing are bad at it, doesn't necessarily mean that you're good. You're just better than most. That's not how I view being good. Being better than most does not necessarily mean that you are good. To me.
Last round felt really similar to the round previous to it for a moment there, but that's the thing. Kokomo, he had good guard, especially in that last round on some kilos, but it felt like throughout this game, really, he's been giving Kira a lot of
like, yes, there was correlation there, but like it's not like
block punishment, I think, on the,
you know what I mean?
Especially, and I think that speaks to Kira.
If you're playing in competitive, why play June when you can play Asuka? I mean, I think they're both very, very strong. I don't even know who I think is better between the two right now. I think the popular opinion would be Asuka, but I do think June is really good. My goal is to just be the best amongst my friends, and that's perfectly fine. That's been my goal a lot of times in my life as well, to just be better than all my friends.
Then just go in on his terms.
Ooh, the delay in the last hit, able to get counter hit too. That's going to add up some damage here. Yeah, nice down forward 3 at the wall, gets the tornado, the follow up here. And into what?
Excellent combo adjustment there. After the splat, steps into the wall, got almost 80 damage, and then just mixed for game.
Yeah, really took advantage of having that wall opportunity there. Kokomo looking really strong here in the decisive final game.
Like the delays, especially after those dashes to reline, just in case he wants to step.
I am understanding that my standard is clearly higher than like the average person.
Is your tornado gonna get the wall as well?
And that's fine. I just hold myself to a higher standard.
Into the mix, goes low again.
But I also don't think that you get to certain places and levels in life and in your hobbies or your passions or your career without holding yourself to a higher standard.
Kira though.
Oh, now things are starting to land here. This is a big opportunity. Kira fighting to stay in this. What a punish.
It's important too for Kokomo to shut him down early. You don't want this character to get started. Have that Kazuma essence built up. It's already at 55 now, going into the next round. Do not let Kira get boss status.
Yup. Do not give her the juice. Don't let her get loose. What do you got here? Talk to the hand.
And I like it. He's laying the pressure on him. Stop sign, running 3, back 4. Stop signs all over, but whoa, man, what a step.
And the low option afterwards, the mix, the axe kicks here. Great pressure here from Kira for the big step. Uh-oh. Look at this mix. What do you got? One more time?
Hey, what I be telling y'all about the June players and the Asuka players when they back to the wall?
No, Kira
What I tell you about June and Asuka players when they back to the wall? Nice block, no punish.
Back 4, bet on the 50-50 here. No, just jab pressure. Keep it tight.
It's game.
Ooh, and the back 4 follow-up.
Homa takes it 2-1.
2 games to 1 over. Kira gonna punch his ticket for that qualification.
Combo kind of reminds me of the Ronaldo versus Messi debate, and in the end it comes down to who/what you favor more. Yes, I have no dog in that fight. I don't know nearly enough about either of those guys, but I'll take your word for it.
Also, that gives this next
well played,
set,
Kokoma.
Like, this is the one I've been looking forward to all day too, right? MRK was selling it. This is a legacy matchup coming.
doesn't
Balance
matter
King
who
is
wins
bottom
or
5, I
loses,
might shoot
this
you.
is not going to be over yet because we are not at the decide. We're not crushing keys yet. Not yet. But we do have two of the greatest legacy players of Tekken coming up, crashing and clashing here at EWC. We got Japan.
Someone shot him anyway.
The classic, man. And here you go. I think even though, you know, you can talk about like who's the most consistent out of that region, etc. Nobi is still the leader.
Who do people feel is the worst character? Devil Jin is obviously in that conversation. Leroy maybe.
Grand final, whether it's at Combo Breaker, doesn't matter where, whether it's just a
Lee.
random dojo event. There's something.
Those are some of like the weaker characters in the game. But even then, I don't think any of those characters are bad.
Two questions.
They just obviously aren't Anna and Brian and Nina and Dragunov.
Hot, cold performances. He shows up and he's either
Raven, Raven's pretty good.
it's the Nobi
Defina's pretty
everyone
good.
knows and love, or maybe he's a little bit cold that day.
Anyway, prediction going up for Knee versus
Character
Nobi.
selection. That's been the big thing with him too. He's been, especially in this matchup, I've seen it in dojos, I've seen it in combo break, I've seen in a few different scenarios in just this year alone. I feel like I've seen it like 2 or 3 different characters at this point.
Yeah.
Who is he going to go to?
More often than not, he's been sticking with the Lars in the particular matchup. But because he's lost the last few times that they played, maybe that's going to lean him back towards Dragunov, right?
I was going to say lean him back towards Dragunov.
Or Steve.
Yeah. I was going to say Steve.
Yeah, he has a few characters that he has been using in tournament play, so we'll not be surprised either way. But we know for Knee, he's locked
You had to make a
on that
tier list.
Brian
What would be the lowest tier? B tier or lower? For Tekken 8?
It's like a relationship. He's
Probably
like,
A tier, to be honest. I don't know. Like I am a firm believer. I've been vocal about this. I think character power in Tekken 8 is too high. Everyone's a walking nuclear warhead.
Is he locked in on drag like that? It feels like he's been.
Like I don't think there are any bad characters in the game. I want everyone to come down.
Especially in Tekken 7, he could be saving him. He could.
Yeah, like B or A tier would be the lowest tier if I made one.
He's fighting for more than himself now, right? It's not just about his legacy.
Oh, he got that buff right now.
Yeah,
he got the family buff.
It's not just about like I got to get over Knee. It's not about proving himself. He's got the marriage buff. He's got the family buff. He's fighting for more than himself. See here, he's got what, Steve on? But this is like
shit. Steve is a character you hardly see right now. I think Steve is really fucking good.
With whatever character, they have a chance. You know, they can test the waters here.
There's one Hwadong player here. A lot of people think Hwadong is busted.
At the very end of it. Either way, I am excited. It's going to be Brian versus Nobi. For real. Let's see.
Yeah, Nobi could bring out Steve, Dragunov, Lars. Who really knows?
Brian versus
I mean, Knee has a plethora of characters he can play as well, but he's probably just going to play Brian.
Knee is also one of those players that has been kind of in the spotlight ever since his Evo Japan victory. Everyone's been watching Brian, watching his style Brian as
Steve's the bastard.
Because they know that he is going to be somebody that they're going to run into in brackets.
Yeah, of course, he faltered a little bit last week, but with as rigorous as the competitive schedule is for this game, you have so many opportunities and you have to be on so often. It's just like it's hard week to week.
Also, yeah, I see what you're saying, Alpha. You can definitely make a distinction between being good and being great.
Right back in there, you gotta
and even then, you know, people are still going to have their own idea of what that means. But I would also argue that, like, if your idea of being good at a fighting game is having a decent level of competency, mechanical skill, and game awareness, I would argue that most people are not proficient in all of those.
Nobi is queued in on the Lars, so I'm trying to see some lightning strike. Here we go, man. It's Lightning versus Cyborgs, Nobi versus Knee.
Here we go. As we mentioned here, a long rivalry between these two of the best players from their respective countries.
Legacy Tekken matchup. Japan versus Korea, Nobi versus Knee, and we're leading with the jabs. Getting into it at the farm.
And Knee already
in the lead jab.
Yeah, already making his presence felt there, using those hatchet kicks early on. Caught him with the mid.
Lightning Axel, and then here comes Nobi.
Nice side step 2, the follow-up here. Again, pressuring by the wall here. Nobi with the slight lead here in round number 1. But the jab float from Knee, able to land here. He's going to push towards the wall, gets the wall. Let's see what he does with it.
Post activation as well. Bloody war.
Sheesh.
And the interception after. Knee.
He had a beat on the rhythm there. He knew exactly what he was getting into.
And this is what's hard, I think, in this matchup for Nobi too. The more they played like over the years,
it
feels like Nobi more often than not has to change his timing, and it feels like it's easier sometimes for me to read what Nobi's intention is in some of these moments.
Chat, who's your favorite character to watch in Tekken? Brian has always been one of my favorites, which is part of the reason why I like me so much. Love watching Jimmy, like watching Bilal, Ty, Tone.
Which you got to really watch out for, especially going into the game in the matchup.
And also like reversal options built on some of these.
Brian or Oscar? Interesting.
Properties, rather.
Steve, Lars, King, Brian and Law, Oscar, Steve, or Leo.
And man, that
nigga Moonlight hate watching Tekken.
Nobi, and the thing is, as Nobi was doing
Brian and Whoa.
Nobi was given chase.
Used to love Double Jin, same.
Ever present, just waits
You almost never see him anymore though. Jin's cool.
No punch there.
Gets the follow-up. Yep, tornado, follow. Let's see what he got.
Trying to extend it, carry with the jabs. Gets the lightning thrust.
No shot. Oh my god, that was sick though. That was really great optimization and conversions by Nobi.
Moving on 2-1 on rounds. What's needed
Brian and Reina. I honestly really enjoy watching a lot of characters in this game. I love watching Reina, Huadong, Brian, Jin, Devil Jin, Heihachi, Steve.
Yeah,
magnetic shock on the knee.
Nobi scouting the sidestep right here from knee, making some adjustments here, using some extra attacks that hit a little bit later to kind of get him on the track.
Attacks, dashing to realign. Passive homing attacks now on the table a lot more.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's just funny.
Oh, whip. Swing and a miss.
He tried to raw dog kick him in the shin.
Here we go.
Damn, cannonball.
Start of the round. Here comes Z. He's gonna get the wall.
95 damage, by the way. No rage, no heat. Oh my god.
Huge flow activation.
Who's your least favorite character to watch, chat?
And the pressure just harassing him by the wall here. Great way to get back in. Nobi getting some damage. Oh, but he was ready for it. Oh, he was
Anna, Drag, Fang, the Bears, Panda, Anna, Huadong. Fuck you.
The way those last 2 or 3 rounds went, especially in key moments.
Anna,
leads on the side of knee. To punish
Anna,
Nobi. So my
Shaheen.
question is, with Nobi on the back foot,
Yeah, niggas really not fucking with Anna, huh? I don't blame you though.
Do you lock in on why?
Yeah, Shaheen is a stinker for me. I just think he's really boring.
He is super locked in.
I hate the Bears.
Round 1.
Or maybe he's not. Maybe he put a stop to it. He said, "Wait a minute." See what's going on here. Of course, they are getting ready. Apologize for the delay in the set, but of course, knee up currently 1-0 right now. Trying to figure out what's going to be going on with these two players.
Jin's kind of boring.
He's going to have to lock in whatever character he's choosing.
He can be.
He's going to have to win 2 games straight to be able to overcome.
Jin is one of those characters where it depends on how you play him, I think. A character like Dragunov, I think, is always boring, but like if the player themselves is that skilled, it's hype to watch because they are skilled. Jin is a character that, like, I think your playstyle can vary a lot.
Oh, he did. They're going at it. Here we go.
It can be more or less interesting.
All right, he had to forfeit that round. There was a controller malfunction. It seems like that's what the call was. Here we go. Right
oh,
back
damn,
into
that
the
sucks.
action.
That's unfortunate.
I'm
watching High Level Raven.
Already because of this.
You don't see it often.
Point blank arc blast.
Nina's hell to watch. I hate watching Nina. The thing is, like, I hate the way Nina moves.
Get off me.
Throw, break.
Bro, he didn't use that for a while, but he was ready for it.
I'm surprised he went for the throw option, not the mid.
Here we go. 1 round apiece now, tied things up. Here comes Nobi with the pressure.
And Nobi, even with the surrender round, he's bringing it to him. No signs of slowing down.
Yeah. He knew he had to give it up, but now he has
nice
to fight
low
back
parry.
just as hard, if not harder.
Down for 1's homing attack. Feet on knees low here. Lightning
Man, that wall
again.
combo is ridiculous. Nice duck though from me.
So ready. Okay, here comes
I like watching Yoshi because I think all the pro Yoshis are super different playstyle. Yeah, they definitely are. I feel the same way about Huadong, but I guess to people who don't play the character, it all looks the same. But that's part of what drew me to Huadong so much as a character, is that I think he's such a unique case, and like you can freestyle so much with him, and like play styles and like the decisions and moves that people use can be so different. Like there's some characters I feel like they get played the same no matter what. I'd never felt like Huo was one of those characters, but I guess a lot of niggas disagree. Like to me, Huadong is like the base Vegeta of this game, where I feel like you just have so much freedom and flexibility with what you can do and how you structure your pressure and your combos and shit.
Go. Nobi now just trying to mix.
Good block there. The follow-up here. No duck on the second hit. Doesn't matter. Knee continuing with that pressure here. Has him by the wall. Nobi has to be very careful here. It could be the end of his upper bracket run here. What's going to happen? Huge step to the
Ooh, he went for it, boy.
that taunt. He wants something.
Can't wait for somebody to clip that and be like, Atif would have got it here.
Right under it, Nobi. All right, smashing. What do you got here? The follow-up. Oh, he's trying to get again. This time a punish from Nobi, staying alive here. Final round, game number 2.
Nobi staying alive. That mental looking strong.
Get wall control.
Don't give them ideas, my fault.
One frame. This time goes lightning axle. Connects on knee step. Good block.
Edge, rest, K was always played very different. Yeah, I agree. But I just, you know, I just feel like a lot of niggas just think, oh, all Huadong players play the same. All they do is mash.
Knee smells blood in the water. Viking funeral, leave him burning. Uh-oh. Step in, hatchet.
Oos.
This time, just falling right out of it. What are you going to do? How are you going to get up?
I'm surprised he stayed on the ground for so long. He like wasted his own.
Oh my goodness. Are you serious?
Raw dog mark.
That's how you feel?
0 knee advantage over no.
Bro just said fuck it. Like what? What?
I did not expect.
And it was like, it wasn't like he was up like 2 rounds to none or nothing like that either. Like that was like, granted, he's up a game, but like, just fuck it, bro. Yeah.
For some kind of taunt setup or like brandishing some kind of the upper. Then he just said the hell with it, man. I'm just doing it raw dog and nope.
This shit knee.
It's pretty.
By now, or what's up? But
each other in bracket so many times in so many tournaments over the past decade. It's been a long time. Who do you like, man? Let's call it out, man. We've been calling it how it is. We've been calling it how people see it. But who do you like in this particular set?
It's hard to vote.
any good Victor players? Farzine, but he's actually been eliminated.
Kokoma's focus. Can I fence it? Can I do what Tasty? I want to fence it.
Yeah, do it.
Can I? I don't want to pick. Can I fence it?
Yeah, you can do it. I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna pick. I like knee 2-0.
And the cameras that they got are fucking crazy. I can see every pore and hair follicle on these dudes.
Shouts to Vix. But I'm curious.
Is the last group
for day one.
EWC day 1.
Let's go on the arena. What's the opener look like? Dash jab immediately from Nick. Lead runs in the down 4-1 counter hit from Kokoma.
He sidestepped it point blank. This is crazy.
All right, let's get it.
Knee is locked in. Oh my God.
No launch.
Oh, he's dog walking him, touching him in the back. And
Feeling getting a bunch of damage out of that.
Shaolin Kung Fu, huh? Okay, now he's starting to chase him down.
Counter hit.
As soon as he tried to counterattack.
On the 3.
Hit from knee.
Lord Heza with the counter hit. Activate. Super hatchet into the mid after. Knee right now looking like bro. We were on media day. They were filming some cute stuff. Arslan and Nobi are laughing and yucking it up. Knee is the worst actor of all time. He's like no laugh,
everything
no
serious.
expression. Look at him in the camera right now.
Yep.
He's razor focused.
I'll tell you, he's here to play.
And we got the wall.
Okay.
Viking funeral, you on fire.
Now what do you got though? Started, man, he is playing. He is. Like I said, I like knee.
That boy knee is locked
I'm not trying to skirt it.
No,
He's
on a mission. He's on a mission.
He is one of the players to beat. Ooh, okay. Iron Palm, Iron Fortress.
Iron Palm, getting the return here. Knee just slowly pressing and taking real estate away from him.
I feel like too, especially if he pops heat and he goes into Bishop.
Nice. Incredible movement. Heat burst to save the combo. Gets the tornado. Orbital for the Oki.
Damn, his knees play crazy.
Straight on the rack while standing 4, down back 3.
That's a big whiff. Didn't get punched nearly as bad as it could have gone in the cannonball straight.
You gotta protect your dome, man.
The speed of sound, mock breaking. Now he's using the push.
Oh, was that mock
Be
breaking?
careful though.
Bishop's not putting in some work.
I'm drunk. My fault.
Because if he goes for that fish hook and he times it right, he's gonna get some nasty counter hits.
Short of the wall, but Kokomo, you got to be able to hold this position, get the most out of it. Fish hook and the jab pressure doing low shoulder as well, putting in a little bit of work here for Kokomo.
Here we go. Kokomo is playing guard. The best round he's played so far. Let's see if he's able to close it out.
Really good defense.
This is crazy performance. Yeah, no, knee is on some shit, man.
Right by a nasty spot at the wall here where he can't sidestep anymore. Here we go.
I feel like knee's trying to prove some shit in EWC. I mean, shit, everybody is. They're also trying to win thousands of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Better not take. Oh, you got to be careful this time. Owazy knee has the life lead.
And the incinerator ate up so much time.
Stay composed. There you go.
Yo, the defense, the presence of mind.
He's unfazed.
His stick is cool as fuck, by the way.
Potential set point here for knee. Can he take it?
Again. Goodness gracious.
Obama and I just looked at each other.
The uppercut in the back. Oh, the wall pressure, and that could have been even worse.
Yeah, he wanted it. Obviously, he was going for top jet upper over there. But we should be able to get a spike. No. Oh my gosh, he was already stepping.
Fish hook kick goes for the low. Down back 3.
Wow.
His old friend.
The flash heal, the activate after the ground spike. Now where do we go?
And gets the wall? Sort of.
After the smash, incinerator. Okay, Kokomo with a chance here.
He needed this. Here you go, Kokomo, big chance here. Got to get on the scoreboard.
Side kick. Bishop with Requiem.
Bro, did he need to press? Did he?
No.
All right, Kokomo getting one on the board. Gets a round.
Staying alive here, gets the round. But he really tried to get the hard read there with the Rage Art.
I mean, shit, all his reads up to that point have been correct. So, like, I don't even blame him. Also, he's got such a lead. It's like, you know.
Trying to chase him down here.
And we already seen how he felt based off the fucking jet upper he did against Nobi in the last match. Okay, Kokomo dominating that round.
Uncontested here. Kokomo, what are you gonna do? How are you gonna settle this? He's not out yet. Oh,
damn.
No.
Big punish on that low though is gonna lead to the wall pressure with the snake eyes in the activation now.
Goodness.
We try to spring up. Man, has
on
to be
fire.
careful.
While standing 4, low hatchet.
Floats him out of the heat smash, I think.
Big opportunity because he gets the momentum now at the wall.
Yeah, and the heat pressure.
What's the input for jet upper? Back forward too.
Wall presence here. Step in low.
Oh no, he went for the big risky low. The down back 3, and here comes D. Oh, what a block.
And the punishment again on the lows. Knee able to take this set like that. Kokomo felt like he put a lot into it towards the end. Had some good return in some of these situations.
Hey, Kokomo showed some signs of life there for a moment, but
it felt like from jump. Locked in on this group. Razor sharp.
Knee qualifies winner's side out of his group.
All
right, next we should be getting Nobi versus Kita.
The madness.
$2,500 just for even like qualifying to be here.
Likely.
It's like if you, yeah, even if you go 0-2.
Yeah, and that's a rare matchup.
I don't know how many times I've seen this matchup.
I've never seen that matchup. I'll tell you straight up, I have never seen that
outside
matchup.
of maybe some scenarios where Nobi might have played like Shonen or something.
Lars did not exist until season 2 for most
Do
people.
they cover travel and hotels? I honestly don't
See how
know.
that's gonna play out, of course.
I have no idea.
But you gotta give credit to Kira Kira. Kira Kira can beat any player. He can beat any player. He has proven it, you know, at Evo just the other week.
And more than one Evo.
Yeah. He slayed so many great players there, including me, who was in this group.
In more than one Evo, more than one Tekken game. But here we go, Kira Kira on the June. Going up against Nobi on the trademark drag.
Oh, really? He's just dragging off. Let's go.
Assault. From the backboard 2-string, and again, pushing Kira Kira to the wall. But those cans.
Oh, you know what? I think I misunderstood how they're structuring this event, by the way. Because if your sponsorship deal covers travel, 7.5K is a good 2 months pay for a couple hours of work on the one. Yeah, actually, now that I think about it, even if EWC isn't covering travel costs and shit, which it wouldn't shock me if they aren't, but wouldn't shock me if they are. All these, every single one of these players is sponsored, right? So their sponsors likely paid for their travel. So yeah. Anyway, going back to what I was saying, I think I misunderstood how this event works because I was thinking that like the next phase would have like a
now the pressure from Nobi, but a big low parry from Kira Kira.
Yeah, okay. So I think let me look at this because I missed their explanation for how this works, and I think I misunderstood it. So I was thinking that like if you lost in your group and you made it out in the lower bracket, you would then be in like the loser side going into the next phase. But I don't think that's actually the case. I think you just enter like a whole new group in phase 2 and everyone's in winners all over again. And then in phase 2, I think it's still the same thing again, where like you just either you advance out of the group or you don't, and then in the playoffs everyone starts in winners again. So now I'm a little confused.
Tornado at the wall. Nobi wall control, gonna step on her toes.
Yeah, there's players that get sponsored just for this event.
Taking it right back.
All right, here we go.
So we could still actually get that Atif versus Arslan Grand Final since they both did qualify. I misunderstood how the bracket worked.
Oh, low jab.
That's my fault.
Jab strings and then sidestep 4 pressure. That's been a standard for
What about the players that had to give up their triangles when they lost? Oh, they're eliminated completely.
Here we go after the geyser.
Oh yeah, he's gonna close it out.
Combo, you already know.
If you didn't qualify out of the group in phase 1, you're just eliminated entirely. So players like Farzine or Moyle, they are just completely out of it.
Game number 1.
Not good. Nobi runs into the wall. Kira Kira is not.
How many in each group? So there are 4 players per group, 2 players qualifying out of each group. Then in phase 2, there's 4 groups with, I guess again, 4 players per group and 2 players qualifying. And then after that, you have the playoffs, which will be the top 8 bracket.
Show me what you got.
But I think in that top 8, it's not winners and losers. It's, you know, everyone is in winners, I think.
The mid follow-up.
Go the follow-up again.
Back 4 series.
Uh-oh, this is gonna hurt. No, get off. Oh, the commander on the button.
Wait, is this top 8 bracket not double
Try to
elimination?
get him one more time. Got to be careful. Good break.
Gonna throw.
Bro, punish. Oh, he gets the wall splat. No way.
To my eye, this looks like it's just a single elimination bracket at that too,
He's gonna rage art.
for the top 8.
No, it burns all the timer.
Doesn't matter. Oh my god.
Nobi takes the first game
Look at him. He flexing on him.
over Kita Kita.
He gotta pop his pecs a little bit.
I'll say here's the link to
Nobi.
what I'm looking at, by the way, if you guys want to check it out for
Like that right there, he's
yourselves.
like, yo, I'm in this. I got it.
Actually, I mean, you can just see
He
the.
had that smug look on his face. Like,
Yeah.
I just stole it. I just
If you go through and then you just look at the results, you can see all the groups,
Oh,
each
okay,
phase,
this is
the
true.
playoffs.
He's feeling good.
And yeah, okay, so I definitely misunderstood how this worked
Talking about
before.
earlier, right? That's something that's always important for him is like his feel. You know what I mean? Like in some of these situations when he's feeling himself and when he feels real loose.
I think
feel
I
like
understand it now,
that's
though.
when you start to see that hot Nobi. When he starts playing with heart and with feel, based on like when you start seeing the reads come out.
Never been double elimination.
Now he's playing with a little bit of confidence.
Yeah, this is that.
Yeah, I was in New York last year for EWC, so I didn't like get to watch any of it live. So I just caught some of the matches after the fact. So I didn't really know the format, and I never watched I don't even know how long EWC's been around, but I never watched it before last year. This is my first year like really getting to sit here and watch it live.
I like it. Sidestep after delay and then activate.
Remember last year it was single limb all first to 5. Yeah, but I forgot because again I didn't watch because like I remember like I did go back. I watched like Chanel versus Yagami. I watched obviously All Star versus Austin. Like I saw some of those games, but I just it completely slipped my mind. I guess I just wasn't really thinking. And I missed their explanation at the start of the stream because I was late to starting up stream. So I just kind of
rolling with him here, stepping with him to the right. Nobi now on the block, sidestep forward. Wow, tanks through those hits with the armor.
Who won EWC last year? Ulsan did.
He burst. Kira just going to that jab streak over and over and over again.
Cans
to deny any follow up there.
Good read.
Cosma Essence now over half.
The follow-up here looking to close things out. Can he get back on the scoreboard?
After the geyser, gonna dash after. Sidestep 4.
Oh, the second hit, you gotta be careful.
Crouch jab after the skill is turned back.
Oh,
clutch.
He blocked it.
Oh my god, full crouch low block. Kira. It's not over yet. Woo, counter hit slide. The assault
This is the third year, gotcha.
The mid kick, the real estate already. Kira back to the wall. Whiffs, no punish.
Oh, Kira. Lighting him up, showing him the
I think I heard
sparkles.
somewhere that this is the last year they're doing it because then they're changing it into it's like it's going to be a different event or it's joining with something else or something. Don't quote me on that. I don't remember. But I think I heard that somewhere.
The awareness, oh my god.
Walk to the left in the smack. Man, Nobi on set point here. Kira.
Nobi got that look on his face. He's like, I got this.
That's the look.
Does Tekken have the highest payout out of any FUC? Nah, Street Fighter does.
Especially with that wall.
Or no, actually, what about Fatal Fury? I don't know what the payout is for Fatal Fury.
Great chance there. Went for the Wasan 2 looking
I
to close
forgot.
out, and here we go. Final round, game number 2. This is huge. This is huge for Kira. He needs this.
Bro took that quick ass drink.
Oh, the step on the lasers. That was sick. Okay.
All right, the 2.5 mil for SWC. So what does first place actually get?
Great crouch jab.
Does first place for that get $1 million?
Just to throw your shoulders and do the 50-50.
The 2-1-3. Oh my god, you gotta be careful. Can't whip that again. But if he gets a big hit here,
I saw Diaphone qualify for that shit, by the way. Good shit, Nobi.
Not that easy. Nobi over Kira.
Nice try,
here.
Kira.
Kira, he's had a good run. Had, of course, an excellent Evo performance. Made it through this Group D. Gave us some good sets, but unfortunately got his key crushed against Nobi. And Nobi going to be moving on to face Kokuma for the right to play on day 3.
Yeah, but before that, he's gonna give him a hug and he's gonna crush his key. He's gonna put in some.
After. Nobody's just able to get control. And again, had really good block punishment as well overall. Yeah. Crush it, look at it.
Bro's facial expression.
He's enjoying it.
5x? Yeah.
Maji.
I don't think I did my dailies. Also, I don't know if you were here, Bun, but I think I misunderstood. Clearly, now with my newfound understanding, misunderstood the bracket and everything like that.
Almost kind of shattered there. But right now,
So we could still get that Arslan versus Atif grand final, because it's not like they didn't qualify as losers. They just, the way the groups work is that 2 players qualify out of the group in phase 1. It's not really winner or loser. And then in phase 2, there's a group stage again, but it's 4 groups instead of 8. And then again, they all qualify into a top 8. That's a single elimination bracket.
I just like the X factor, the element that he brings when he's
Prediction is up. Go ahead and place those bets.
When he's on, I mean, he has a lot to bring to any table.
Group has been pretty fun one to watch so far, and it's gonna end on this note: Nobi versus Kokomo. Only one can remain.
Yeah, Nobi, one of 4 Japanese players here for EWC. I believe there are 4 players, right?
KSK Pina Chikarin on the other side as well. Yeah, we'll be watching them tomorrow.
Here we go. We have the Lars pick. We kind of predicted as we were going into this. Let's see how it's gonna go. And you know, he's not like a Lars player because Lars is good. This is one of his characters from the Tekken 6 days as well.
Yeah, he's been running for a long time.
Yep. This is actually his tag 2 team, Dragonov and Lars.
Hip up and then the 4-4-1+2. Break the balcony, gonna get the wall as well. Lightning strikes.
Do it again.
Who do I got in this matchup? I'm gonna go Nobi.
Pressure here. Here comes Kokoma. Can he do something with it?
Slide punch evasion. Nobi able to get his back for it. Activate through the recovery kick there. Sidestep attack again.
Oh, the backswing. Oh man. Can he
A new GH controller shipped and locked in? Hell yeah.
Has the positioning at the wall. What are you gonna do with it?
Hope you enjoy it, homie.
Oh, he got the second hit. He should be able to close it. No! He dropped the combo, but doesn't matter. Cleaned it up there with the counter hit. But man, that was crazy.
I feel like we've seen that a lot today, where somebody fucks up, like they drop their combo, or they don't get like the guaranteed follow up or whatever, or they block something and don't punish, and then it still end up getting the kill anyway.
That was crazy, bro. These guys are just walking around each other.
Them boys kind of schmoovin', I ain't gonna lie.
In their movesets, they end up just like rotating around in awkward positions, but the arc blast in the back leads down to the basement here. Your ancestors waiting to blow you up on the wall.
Oh yeah, they're about to go ride the whip here. You better watch out.
This is the start of it, Kokoma.
King Ray Jr. out. King Ray has not played yet. King Ray won't play until tomorrow.
Follow up here. One more hit could do it.
Just throwing on fortress a bit on the meat.
They're doing half of the groups today and the other half tomorrow.
He is focused. Kokoma up 2 rounds here. Yo, if he gets stumped 3 rounds straight, he's switching, isn't he? I would imagine.
Yeah, but he switched to drag, maybe? A Delta Slicer here. Blocking a low punishment. Kokoma able to save his life there, gets it down back.
For the one time.
I feel like he's sticking to Lars here. That's what it looks like, at least from my perspective.
Now activate. Throw in the shoulder bop. Low touches here. And the lightning effects all everywhere on screen in the smash. Nobi.
Bro, he locked in
so far. Yeah,
he's trying to turn things around. He's like, you know, let me run that back.
Counter hits on counter hits. This time, Nobi swinging back. On hit, on block, I don't care. Counter hit, sweep.
He's pissed. He's like, what you mean we can't speed run no more? Uh-huh. Bro, he is going in.
The counter hit interruption there, 3-3. It's the delayed fish hook.
Oh, I have to be careful. That could have been much worse. Good activation here from
yeah.
Has to be careful though, especially how he's picking the shots here. Again with the mid. Oh, second hit.
Like you said, Kokoma's undeterred from doing the follow-up.
Almost staying alive.
Follow-up, but then just goes low after. Nobi, it felt like he was looking for the low there, but there we go. Engage.
Oh, they trade each other. Go up the hop kick in that situation. Oh, there he goes again.
Look at Kokoma's too. He's hard ducking a lot now. Those lows from last round adding up. Again, counter hit sweep again from Nobi. Yeah. Able to peel him off the wall here, post tornado. And just push, yeah. Use your dash on that at the
Oh, he still got it. The follow-up. Let's see what he got now. Oh, he blocked. Could have had a nastier.
Nobi tying things up, one game apiece.
Nobi able to fight back, steal that game, and now we are going to a final game. This is going to be the last game of the group.
Somebody's out. It's all on one game in Tekken 8.
Yeah.
The follow-up is insane to me. But like the Lars wall combo, or
Show us what you got. That's
bro, these cameras are 2 HD.
That Nobi did there, that is not easy to do.
Overall, he had really good use of the stage too. Like we didn't get the balcony break at all, did we?
No.
A lot of just wall rotation. And of course, using Lars' passive ability just covers so much ground in his combos when almost the whole entire stage one sequence.
You know what's always bothered me about this stage is that panda in the background.
I thought you were gonna say the hot dog stand.
No, it's the panda, dude. That's not a normal panda. Anyways, into the action. Here we go. Pushing towards the other side. Here comes Kokoma. He misses the follow-up. Doesn't matter. Looking to clean things up here. One more hit can do it. Oh, and he gets
Dom.
it. Great first round there, Kokoma. Could have been disastrous, but he was able to make it work.
Back forward. Now choke him out. Step in low. Wow. Hop kick. Wow. Not any further pressure.
Yeah.
oh no.
This could be bad. Low option, while standing for challenge. Yo, back one. Here we go, the follow-up here. Nobi's gonna have to take advantage. He has to be careful.
The lightning adding up here. Lows on lows.
Oh, he has a sliver.
Jabbing through the burst.
Bro,
Holy shit.
He tried to challenge, but the back foot was
Pokemon
locked and
set
loaded, ready
point.
to go. And just like that, Kokoma up. One more round, he can move on.
Oh my god.
Engage from Nobi though. 50%.
Yo, this is where Nobi starts to play. He has to put all of the... Bro, look at the light, bro. What happened?
Bro, what happened to his health bar?
Did he press? He did. This is a big Rayjar. He's gonna get
Oh, we
close to
reversed
max damage
3-0.
here.
Hey, the way this round going,
Heat burst cancel. He's gonna run up, try to take pressure.
the energy is about to shift.
Oh, okay, here we go. Bro!
He got him. The chase. Nobi knew just like we did.
Yeah. Don't let him breathe. Here we go. Nobi fighting to stay
Wow.
alive. Another counter hit hop kick. That has been a bit. What are you doing?
Got way loose this last
nerves?
A lot more hop kicks. Not scared to just throw out these lows. He's down by threes.
Oh, Nobi. He's on his last legs.
Touch jab, take it back. Lightning axle.
Oh,
Counter
huge.
hit.
Huge. He has the wall too. Oh, the wall messed up. That's unfortunate.
Trying to get it back with the dash. Showing limited feints. Lightning axle. Grab, break it.
Oh, he whipped. He has to be careful. The jab challenge. One more, he can do it. Oh, he gets the second hit. And Kokoma makes it out of
Put that
Group
tongue
D,
away,
and
boy.
Unfortunately for Nobi, he is out of the tournament.
Well played, Kokoma.
Fighting. He showed up for this event 6 days ago with no ticket into the main event.
Hey, a
On his
nice
way
try
to the
by Nobi.
LCQ. I just watched my friend
Decent
qualify.
showing out there.
He makes it in two, gets into this Group D action, and fights his way out the gutter.
Monitor slips usually have delay problems because these are the top players dropping mad combos.
really, really good
That could be the
decision-making in
case.
some of these scramble
I'm not
situations.
sure though.
And he's finally smiling.
Yeah.
And then maybe we'll hear about that from someone. But like the overall production value and quality of this stream in this event is so high. I'd be shocked if they didn't have top of the line shit. And even just look at this shot. Like, you know what I'm saying? But who knows? There could be something wrong with the setups.
Kokuma surviving the war here in Group D. Gonna crush Nobi from Japan's key here in the hydraulic press.
Let's see what kind of expression he has as he does this. Okay, he's goofy now.
with childlike curiosity.
This is not the same killer that we saw on the screen earlier.
Or maybe it is. That's even more terrifying if that's the killer.
Oh man, I'm scared of this guy. Let's see what he does in phase 2.
Yeah, we'll see, of course.
That boy likes sticking that tongue out, don't he?
A little bit after we're done with phase 1 here. Tomorrow we're going to go through, of course, our last 4 groups. But we'll catch you guys then for all that action tomorrow. EWC 2025 is just getting started, Mark. Tekken 8, this is just day 1.
Yeah, if you tune in now, I'm sorry.
You'll hit the flight emote next.
But you can always go back to the archive.
He's very close.
Group D was a banger. Knee made it out quite convincingly.
He's very close to doing just that.
And then we have Kokuma with his long, hard-fought battles making it out on the lower side of the bracket.
And so with that said, let's check out what the analysts got to say about it.
Honestly, going back to it, thinking about how this event is structured now and realizing how the format actually works, it makes more sense that they call it the upper bracket and the lower bracket, because it really isn't winners and losers. Like, I was like, yeah, you lost and you go down there, but like, it really is just the lower part of the bracket, because it doesn't really change your positioning at all for phase 2 as long as you get through.
Today into phase 2, Korean. Insane. Koreans and then Atif and Arslan. Man, I just want to start by talking about Knee. Knee is looking razor sharp right now, man.
Yeah, he was looking so good in all those games. And what really stood out for me was that when Knee got to that final round situation, it seemed like he was playing with his food a little bit, and he was kind of toying around, trying to go for taunt jet uppers and all these.
And if you think about it, right, you know, playing around and trying to do taunt jet uppers and the confidence, the stone face. We've seen people that normally don't break under pressure now, you know, feeling the pressure and showing the pressure, right? Knee, again, just so sharp, so stone cold.
Yeah, boy, and just moving on to Kokoma as well. I think we're gonna have to give him a new name, Drop Coma, because the amount of drop combos in that last set.
Bro, I feel like you called it as well before he even dropped his combo.
Yeah, drop the next one. And the amount of drop combos as he drops a combo.
Yeah, that was sick. That was so sick.
But you know, he scrapped his way through it, and you know that is the mark of someone that's made it through the LCQ.
Yeah, man. Well, let's have a look at Group A, guys. This is how it all went down. We had Atif actually versus Bilal, right? And you know, again, that was looking good for Atif, you know, but then this was the one here, right? Moil and Edge. I feel like Moil actually won against Edge at Evo this year, right? And to make it into top 8. We then had Atif as the Edge, and this is where we were saying that maybe the Pakistanis didn't really have the confidence versus the Hwarang, right? And he lost.
Yeah, definitely. Edge definitely showed why he was a cut above Edge. Yeah, we always saw the potential LCQ winner, of course, for last year's T20
It was good,
finals,
Squire.
but taking out Atif in winners match, really impressive.
Yep, but Atif did manage to make it in getting the run back against Bilal and beating him once again. Bilal just couldn't quite open him up, man. He really had his number there. So Edge and Atif making it out in Group A. Let's have a look at Group B and see how it all went down there. Of course, the 2 Koreans making it out, and this was insane as well. I feel like Ilyas didn't do a bad job, man, but not up to his expectation, right, Bubsy?
I mean, it really was one of those things, like I said it before, it was 2-0s, but it just wasn't a 2-0. All those rounds went to final rounds. It just came down to little intricacies. He said he knew he could have done better, so hopefully we're going to see him come back next year.
But for Zine, man, I've never seen that level of stress on him, Rukang. I mean, that was crazy.
Yeah, the way we spoke about this before as well. He had his hands, you know, on his face every single day, and there you have Group B as well. iMusician and Manja going through there, and no one really thought that iMusician would make it through in this group, but great to see him advance into phase 2.
Yeah, and actually I want to give a shout out to Rip, because Rip was the one that was saying that iMusician recently has been playing really solid, and not just that, he seems to upset a lot of Korean like top players when it comes to these major events in Korea, right? So he wasn't really surprised that iMusician made it out there. MYK, were you surprised?
I was a little surprised. Of course, you know, I was saying like he just finished his military service. I wasn't sure how sharp he was or not, but like Rip updated us. He's been covering the super tournaments as well. So great stuff to iMusician.
Yeah, well, let's
out of Group B.
Have a look at Group C though, and in Group C, of course, it was the one where we saw Qasimir, Tekken Master going to the Clive, getting him out of trouble with Qasimir. But then the match of the day, John Ding and Arslan. What do you think that one, guys?
I mean, Arslan said it. The way John Ding just pressured him against the wall and just, Eddie is a 50-50 character. Let's just put it that way. When he gets into those kind of situations, very, very strong. And, John Ding is one you don't want to put. He's just so good at reading his opponents.
There we go. We see the standings there. John Ding making it out, defeating Arslan Ash once again.
What's the schedule for tomorrow? Same thing. Starts at 10 a.m. Eastern, if I'm not mistaken. And let me double check, actually. Been wrong multiple times about the information I'm saying when it comes to these events lately. Let me go ahead and double check.
Into phase 2, day number 3. So that is very, very important. You mentioned, right, how
so yes, tomorrow at the same time. Tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern. Groups phase 1, the second half. So it'll be groups E through whatever.
Or the second to third, I can't really remember at that minute. But yeah, it's definitely very, very tight.
Talking about tight, this one wasn't that tight, man. We saw Nia just run through.
So yeah, tomorrow it'll be the second half of phase 1. It'll be groups E, F, G, and H with Ulsan, JDCR, Yagami, and Rongchu, Chanel, Kudans, Pina, Keisuke, CBM, King Ray Jr., Tibatano, and Lohai, and Hafiz, Tanvir, Numan, Chikurin, and Mogul.
And then making it through into phase 2 is really impressive with a tournament like this.
Look, I remember, Rukang, you said last year that you felt Nobi was going to win the EWC and you got eliminated in day 1.
Yeah.
As we see the bracket here, man, he's been eliminated again. Are you surprised?
Do you know what? Nobi's been at the top of his game, maybe 5-6 years ago. He was playing really, really well, and now maybe, you know what? I don't know what's happened to him.
Pre was on fire today, not
He's
facts.
still one of the best players in the world, but
good save, Rukang.
2 years in a row, man. It's like he's still one of my favorite players. I love the aggression. He's always played aggressive, similar to how I play, but very, very unlucky to Nobi. Still a legend, though.
Rukang's so good at words.
I know, he's a politician, isn't he?
I never answered the question properly. I always dodge the question. Now I heard all you guys go, ooh, then I was like, okay, I need to change it.
Politician mode.
Yeah, you'd make a really good politician. But yeah, Nobi, unfortunately, not making it out once again. So that's Ni and Kokoma, 6 Koreans. And that is a bit of a storyline of day 1 as well here, right? And okay, we were speaking about it. Pakistan, Qasim Mir and Farzin out. Atif almost out. Arslan had to drop into losers as well. Korea looking like they're prepared for this tournament, but is day 2 going to be the same?
That's the scary part, right? You got to consider Arslan and Atif, their consistency on the highest levels at all these tournaments. That finals day, that day 2 is where everything's going to change.
I'm glad you said consistency because I heard some people saying that the results ain't that consistent.
Oh, yeah.
Not saying who, but someone saying that.
Make sure to everyone open up your Twitter and you'll be able to see some stuff on there, man. Or maybe not.
Well, I do believe that we have the groups ready for tomorrow because we had half the groups today. Half the groups are going to be concluding tomorrow. Let's have a look at that right now. Here they are. We have Group E, Group F, G, and H, and after tomorrow, we're going to be moving into day 3, which is phase 2. But these groups, lads, talk to me, man.
I mean, I'm excited to see
very nice
JDCR,
portraits of everybody.
Just because, he's a long-time legend, one of my favorite players. He hasn't really found his footing in this game. I still feel like he's kind of still tries to play the old kind of Tekken, but it's good to actually see him on this grand stage. So excited to see what he's going to do.
Bro, Yagami, man. I mean, top 4 last year. Also on the EWC defending champion and ranked you the Tekken World Tour defending champion. That is a crazy group, man. But let's talk about Group 4 as well. We've got Chanel. We've got Keisuke, one of the people's, the people's champion right now with, with the Kazuya. Pina, who's been killing it with the Raven in season 2.
Damn, bro, groups E and F are like
nowhere. MYK is crazy. I mean, these groups are
all of these groups. These groups are all insane.
The Keisuke Kudans matchup, right? The Mishima battles. Everybody loves the Mishima battles.
We didn't even get to talk about the other two because we just got stuck on talking about the first. I'm telling you, tomorrow we're going to be talking a lot about these groups because that's crazy. Every matchup is like whatever we get, whoever wins or loses, we got something to talk about, man.
Group C. NA, EU, last members.
MYK, you put it up first, MYK.
Tibatano and the King Ray Jr. So the hopes of EU and NA rest on Asakura players.
The fate of our regions.
And you know what? If they both lose their first game, then they both face each other in the lower bracket. That's kind of mad. It could be.
That's fun.
Let's stop the NA versus EU talk right now. We'll get to that tomorrow. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, we have Ryan Hart alongside Switzerland's Kira for an interview. Take it away.
I'm here with Kira after his epic bout in those 2 games.
All right, chat. I
First one
think
against Kokomo. What happened there? What
I'm
happened?
gonna go ahead and take off for the day. I'm very hungry and very tired. I'm shocked, honestly, that I made it through the whole stream because I had only slept for 3 hours prior to this. But I made my bed and I had to lay in it, and I'm gonna make my bed and lay in it. You feel me? Aha, tight. Anyway,
So it's my first time playing Nobi.
Surprised you didn't last this long. That's what she said.
So
I'm gonna get out of here. I will send you guys to.
He's like that, and at the same time, he's someone, you know. In Japan, they say really often that Jun is not that strong, but he doesn't underestimate her anything.
I don't know.
He prepared for me, so I
Who's
think
live?
it shows his legacy.
All right, interesting stuff. Now, this is a great journey for you, EWC The Adventure.
Diaphone's going over some 2x chaos. So fuck it, I'll send you guys over to Diaphone.
I think trying to deal with nerves on the big stage, it's super hard. It's my first time qualifying.
I would assume that K-Wiss is about to end.
And at the same time, playing against
That's why I didn't head over to him or Joka.
Is really different than playing in open brackets.
Actually, Joker's, I could have sworn Joka was live earlier, but it looks like he's not now. Maybe I was mistaken, or maybe he ended early. Either way, I'm gonna send you guys over to Diaphone. Checking out some 2x chaos stuff, it looks like. We'll tap in and see what we're talking about. Appreciate y'all for hanging. Thank you for the subs, gift subs, the bits, and the follows. For those of you on YouTube, I will see you guys again tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern for the rest of the Phase 1 groups. And then for you guys on Twitch, like I said, appreciate y'all, and I'll see y'all later. Be easy, man.
Something so big, right? And, you know, they've been training together, they've been traveling together.